you first got to high school, how did you start out handling your new schedule?
Well, at first the classes weren't as difficult as I think they would be in the future, so I just knew that I had to get my stuff done no matter how much time it took up. And so I wanted to do band and I wanted to do all of my classes, so I just did it. And I stayed up really late a lot of times, but I got used to it.
How did you handle your new schedule this year?
Well, I was a little nervous at the beginning, but swimming was 7th period, and so I would just go to swimming and then practice till about 4, get out around 4:30, so the schedule wasn't too hard, and as a freshman you don't have a lot of homework in the classes that I was taking, so it wasn't too hard to balance out.
Make a mess, so I said quietly.
Between band and academics, how do you find free time for like yourself and your friends and family?
Well, most of my friends are in band, so since I spend a lot of time in band, I get to hang out with my friends. But usually we have like the weekends off, well not weekends, but we have at least one day where I can just relax and hang out with my friends or my
Academics, how did you find free time for yourself?
Well, swimming usually lasts till about 4:30, and so I would, if I want to hang out with friends, I can plan that after. I usually have to run on Fridays and Saturday evenings because most of my time is taken up with that. I usually have to get home and just do my homework because if I don't, then I'm up till like midnight studying.
Is there something that like made it all easier for you?
Well, whenever I'm doing my schoolwork and stuff, I just keep in mind that I want to like do really well so I can get into a good college and get a good education. So just having that goal in the future kind of kept me going, but it was still really hard to balance everything.
Is there something that made it all easier?
I think probably just the support of my dad. He really pushed me, like when swimming would get hard or when it would be hard to balance things, he would always help and work with me. I think just having someone to support you and what you love is good because I'm not going to give up swimming. And sometimes academics is hard, but to have someone always pushing you is what's important.
Have you ever had like a major like conflict between like band and school or band and family or all three?
Nothing that's ever stuck out to me. Like I can't remember any specific instant, but I think in that situation you just need to find out like what your priorities are, and if your family is your priority at that time and you really need to be there, then you just have to not go to the band thing, and they're just gonna have to get over it whether you're there or not.
Like a major problem where you had to like do swim, but you also had to go to a family event or do a school project?
Yeah, actually this year in physics we had a catapult project, and that kind of conflicted with some of the things we were doing in swimming, and so I had to just kind of balance it out and skip one day and then stay the next and skip one day and stay the next, and so my coach is pretty okay with that as long as you don't do that all the time.
I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. You had me